When's the last time you
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now live. What is going on, everybody? Happy Thursday to you all. It's Thursday, October the 5th, 2023. We are now live. You can't hear me. The fuck is this? You can't hear me? That's weird. Let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me. Let me know.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
I can't hear you. Huh?
Well, let me come back in. That's weird.
Let me check the broadcast. Hold up.
Check the.
Can anybody hear me out there?
All right, how about now?
Can anybody hear me out there? Bro, I still can't hear you. Huh?
Do you try resetting because they can hear me? People can still
No,
hear
I
me.
can hear myself on the broadcast. I just can't hear you. Hold on.
Maybe it's your settings, man. Maybe it's your setting. But what's going on? Armand, I can hear you both, but not see you. I hear both of you, but I don't see you both. I hear Walter, I hear both of you. So yeah, we're being heard, man. So what is going on, everybody? Do you hear me?
I still can't hear you.
You might want to check your audio issues, bro, because they can hear me. Or maybe go to your AirPod or something, bro. So they hear me.
I can't hear you, bro.
I don't know, bro. They hear me though, bro. They hear me.
Let me back totally out. Hold on.
You do that. I hate when this shit happens. But what is going on, everyone? I apologize for the technical issue because they can hear me. People, y'all hear me. All right. What is going on? All right. Happy Thursday to you all. Well, what's popping, y'all? What's popping?
All right, now I can hear you.
See, bro, you see, they hear me, man. They fucking, you see, this is us, I guess you can say, parroting AEW's audio issues from yesterday.
Yeah.
Let's
I
put it
think
that
the next big step was me to go tell you to go fuck yourself if you heard me. So
Hey, man, there you go. You know what? You know who told AEW to go F themselves? Basically NXT this week in the ratings. They
yeah. They might say it next week too.
So in case you're wondering, yeah, this week the ratings were 800,000. 800,000. NXT this past Tuesday they had 857,000. Who would have thought, bro? NXT beats AEW Dynamite in the ratings. But more importantly,
thought that.
But more importantly, no Millie. You guys, I want you guys to know something real quick. We are live on 3 different platforms right now. I would hope that we are. I would hope that we are right now. Hope we're live on 3 different platforms right now. I would hope that we are. Yes, we are. We are also live on. We're also live on our Twitter on X as well. We're also live on X. So we're live on 3 different platforms. Obviously, this doesn't tell me that we are. Right here doesn't tell, but we are live on 3 different platforms right now.
Yeah. Let me change something real quick.
We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch, and we're also live over on X. That's right. We're live on X now as well at AT Point Network. You see, I'm basically putting to use the ATP Twitter account. About time, right?
Yeah, about time, bro. About time.
I'm putting it to use, man. So obviously, right now, for whatever reason, it's not oh my goodness, appearing right here. I don't know why. But we are live on X as well. We are also live on X. In case you guys are wondering as well, but for whatever reason, I think I have to read the comments over there on X. So Mike, if you can, just watch the stream on X. Just have it on low audio and see if people are tweeting. People are posting stuff. I don't know. But again, you just never know. Okay.
Yeah, I see like 45 porn links right now. I'm just playing.
Oh man, in the mud. Oh my goodness. That'll make us in the mud, wouldn't it?
Okay,
so
only one person is watching. I think that's me.
It's probably you. It's probably you, man. Hey.
Well, nothing's happening, so we're good. I'll check it again periodically.
Yeah, we'll check it again periodically, just to make sure. But again, we're testing something different. We're testing some new things. All right. So now we're live on 3 different platforms, basically. But nevertheless, Mike, I hope you are having a good day. I hope you.
Oh yeah, every day at home is a good day. Huh?
Must be nice. Must be nice, bro.
Yeah.
Today, me, bro, had to go to work, had to deal with bullshit. There were plane delays, meant overtime for me. My parlay went to shit. My dollar in a dream fucking died.
First leg it died.
Both of them died, bro. Both. And then I'm like, you know what? In the words of the great Romeo Anthony Cologne would say, Plan B.
And that died too.
By one fucking thing, your fucking Panathinaikos, bro. All I
Well,
need
you
was
need to
score.
do the Hill Steven thing and Plan C. Yeah.
Nah, it's over, bro. So it's a dud. I'm gonna do $1 in a Dream this weekend. $1 in a Dream, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy because I almost hit, bro. I almost fucking hit in these parlays. And it's like, yo,
Yeah, I almost hit last night. I almost hit last night, but guess what? Guess what? Louisa Rise couldn't get one hit. Dude bats 400 the whole year and can't get one measly hit.
Elisa Rye. That's his name. Ulisa Rye.
Yeah.
You raggedy bitch.
Louise.
Louisa Rye. You raggedy bitch. Yeah. Mike, listen. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought NXT beats Dynamite? And mind you, I don't want no one to say, oh, well, you know, they had the Judgment Day out there. That's why they won. That's why. No. I don't want to hear that crap. I don't want to hear that crap, Mike.
Well, you know, Warner's happy anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Warner's happy. Who cares, right? As long as Warner's happy, they don't give
they're a $2 billion company. Warner's happy, and everything's going smooth. They got rated R superstar Adam Copeland, so they're good.
New era, bro. New era,
bro. They're in a new era, so it's
new
okay.
era.
It's all right.
New era, bro.
They're doing great.
They're doing great, bro. New era, but regardless of the era, there is new or old. The one thing that stayed the same. No Millie. I also want to point out too. I wonder if Dave Meltzer is going to blame U.S. Soccer again. Is he going to blame Inter Miami? They played last night.
He probably will.
On Telemundo or Univision.
Oh, some site.
But nonetheless, this is your AEW Dynamite review. S.A.D. Something about Dynamite. And boy, howdy, those ratings were sad. I just need to reiterate that. It was sad. Which, to be honest with you, Mike, I thought the show was a solid show, bro. I thought Dynamite. I thought it was a solid show. I thought again, Tony, let's just keep it a buck, all right? Tony woke up yesterday. He was like, all right, bro. I ain't no bitch now, bro. I ain't gonna be no bitch. Hey, this is what Paul and Sean doing on their show this Tuesday. I gotta show them I ain't no bitch. He wasn't fucking around. He was not fucking around with next week's show. Dare I say, next week's show is as stacked, or if not more stacked, than Grand Slam.
We'll run through next week's show. Let's see.
Let's see what we have here. And I have some of the key matches for next week's show. You do have Swerve Strickland versus Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, injected in my veins.
In a number one contenders match for the TNT Championship, the Battle of Seattle. This is the Battle of Washington, basically. Washington State. Yes, it's some Washington State on Washington State crime going on next Tuesday. You have Switchblade Jay White, who will be challenging MJF for the AEW World Championship at Full Gear. He'll be going up against one half of the Ring of Honor six-man tag team champion, Hangman Adam Page.
I dig it.
Former IWGP World Champion, a former AEW World Champion, right? Should be a banger of a match. You have Hikaru Shida getting another shot at Saraya, depending how you want to call her. Some say she can't take a German suplex, right? Per Hickenbottom, right? An AI, if you will. Going at it one-on-one. And of course, if you guys watch what happened near the Jericho segment with Don Callis, Powerhouse Hobbs will be facing Chris Jericho. And of course, I forgot to mention this as well. It's going to be Adam Copeland and Luchasaurus. And Adam Copeland's debut match for AEW Dynamite. In AEW, period. So yeah, Mike, Tony's not fucking around, bro.
No,
Tony's not fucking around, bro. He ain't fucking around. Why would he? Why would he not fuck around?
Yeah, I mean, shoot, he's got to bring his A game because freaking WWE's bringing out the big guns Tuesday. Never thought the only person they missing is Roman Reigns.
I'm sorry, bruh. That card is not it. Not even hating on it. LOL. That's fine. I mean, that many people, I feel like, you know what? Let me get this because I feel like I'm lagging right now on the camera side. So let me get this background bullshit out of the way. There we go. Much better. Much better. Much better, Mike. So where do we begin, shall we? Dynamite last night. I thought overall was a pretty solid show. It was live from Stockton, California. From the Stockton Arena in Stockton, California. This was their 4th anniversary show of AEW Dynamite. The 4-year anniversary show, man. Crazy to think it's been 4 years already, bro. It's been 4 years of AEW Dynamite.
Where do you in their progression? Where do you fit them
As far as what, like,
as far as how they progress from 4 years ago to now? How would you be like? How would you assess them?
well, let me ask you first this question. Where do you feel they are? Where have they progressed? Have they
Yeah, how would you assess them in their 4 years of existence?
they've had moments where it went up, right? They had momentum. They're like every other company. Even the Fed goes through this shit. They'll come back down and come back up, and it's like it's been that pattern for them.
Mm-hmm.
It can give you good wrestling. That's never going to be a doubt. They're going to give you good wrestling no matter what, right? But the one thing is, a lot of time with their consistency, and I feel like Tony tries to take care of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And in the last 4 years, you would think by now, hey, he would give, I'm not saying give away power, but like, some of the responsibilities that he shouldn't even be doing, it's like in a cozy peasy is okay. AEW is like the new restaurant that opens in your city, and they're hot for a little, with long lines, and after a while, no one cares. Let's put it this way: Tony Khan is the restaurant owner, right? But he's doing everything.
Yeah. He's
He's
cooking, he's cleaning, he's serving,
he's
he's
running,
hosting,
he's
he's
working the
cashing
books.
out people.
He's doing food costs, doing beverage costs, which honestly, if you're an owner, you should not be doing that. That you leave to your general manager. In any restaurant, any business, food cost, beverage cost goes to your general manager. That's the person that knows that type of numbers and shit like that. But nevertheless, hey, bro, they're still here, bro. 4 years later, they're still here. A lot of people, they didn't give them. A lot of people didn't give them not even 2 years, bro. And yet here they still are.
I said 5 years. We're in year 4. So
Listen, bro. The fact that they're still seeing another year. Well, again, this is Dynamite's anniversary. AEW's anniversary as a whole is in May. Or my bad, January when they formed. They formed in January. Remember?
right.
So it's like it's so many like too many anniversaries that they celebrate.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, let us know your thoughts in the chat. Your thoughts on Dynamite from last night. What did you like? What did you not like on the show? Again, this was their go home show to the Title Tuesday episode. It's going down this Tuesday. Yes, they're gonna go head to head with NXT. Can you believe it, Mike? They're about to go head to head with NXT this Tuesday. Before we go any further,
It's 2020 all over again.
oh yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is.
Oh, I
Yes,
wish
it is.
it wasn't 2020 all over again. As a whole year, I don't want to go through that again. That was a
I'm
terrible
sure.
year.
I'm sure. Hey, man, I'm sure you're not the only one, bro. You're not the only one. You're not the only one, man. That wants to go through that again. I know I don't. Gosh darn it, I know I don't want to go through that again. Um, but nevertheless, I thought last night's show was pretty solid, man. I thought overall Tony did the thing last night. What about you, Mike? By the way, Mike, when you get a chance, I posted a graphic on your DM. Just if you can post it on the overlay. Thank you.
Okay.
When you get a chance. When you get a chance. Before we wrap this up. What do you think? What were your thoughts on the show last night, Big Mike?
It was fine. It was another AEW show. Nothing special, nothing spectacular.
I hear you, bro. Armand writes here, this did not feel like an anniversary show. A lot of people said that. And you know what? I got the vibe too, because you would have thought anniversary show, he would have gone balls out with it, right? That being said, again, Tony Khan had a show last night that he wasn't, gonna back down here. That's why he pumped up the card to the best of his ability. Till Shad Khan cuts off the funds, AEW will still be alive. That is very true as well. That is very true as well, Mike. So anyway, Mike, without further ado, I think it's time for us to get into this review here and talk about it, right? So without further ado,
let's fucking go.
So the show kicked off, bro, with all Canadians, bro. All Canadians. You had Renee Paquette, Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega being interviewed, right? And who happens to pop up into the scene? Who happens to appear on the frame there?
You gotta delete some stuff. I can't add it.
Do I really? Okay, I got you. Say no more, bro. I got you. There you go. Try it now. Try now, Mike. Try now.
Okay.
But nevertheless, like I mentioned before, look who happened to show up. None other than Adam Copeland. Adam Copeland showed up, bro. And he shook Kenny Omega's hand. Kenny Omega is like, hey, I saw you debut, and I was on the edge of my seat. You see what he did there? On the edge. On the edge of the seat.
Fucking mark.
And that's a match we're going to see down the line. I know he said he wants to have new matches. I know he even teased the idea of going to Japan to wrestling Okada, which I'm going to say right now, do not do it. No. The last thing you want to do is wrestle Okada. Okada will be like the death wish for Adam Copeland. And I'm not saying
you think he can keep up with Okada?
And I'm not saying that Okada is bad. No, what I'm saying is, if Edge loves his neck right now, the last thing you want to do is wrestle wrestling Kazuchika Okada. So there was that. Overall, again, I thought it was a good little thing to kick off the show to get people excited. Mike, what you thought about that?
I mean, clever play on words. Had me at the edge of my seat. 4 Canadians. He said it should. What he said? He said Molson and maple syrup should be flowing through this whole Canadian circle we got here. I can give a shit about Canadians, but nonetheless,
come on, man.
Screw Canada. I don't care about Canada.
We got Canadian listeners, man. Come on, bruh.
Like I care.
Come on, man. Listen, I want to apologize on behalf of the opinions of Big Mike in Canada do not reflect the views and opinions of the Around the Point Network or its affiliates. Thank you. So we go off to the first match, bro. The first opening contest here, we had Ray Phoenix defending the International Championship against was it balding buck? Yeah, Nick Jackson.
Yeah, Nick Jackson.
And I thought overall the match, it's a fun little match, bro. They opened the show. They went about almost 14 minutes. There's a moment in the match, bro, where Nick Jackson kicks. He goes to kick Phoenix on the apron, and instead his foot ate the steel post, bro. And he was selling the shit out of his foot, just selling it like crazy. But again, he got some good back and forth. But was all said and done, Ray Phoenix did pick up the W, as if Nick Jackson needed another title. He's already holding a title.
It's not gonna stop him.
He's about to go. He's about to become He's about to go challenge for the tag team titles. What are we doing, Mike? Your thoughts on the match?
Match was fine. Spot Monkey's doing spot monkey things. Of course, it's gonna be a good match because it's flippy, whippy, dippy do. They were never gonna put on a bad match. So yeah, take what they do in tag teams and just condense it in a singles match, and that's what you got.
Big Mike is on the Lex Express, I see, huh?
Fuck America too. I don't care about that either.
Whoa, Mike. Oh man,
America never been nice to black people. So
come on, man.
Am I wrong? Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Man, Mike. Lucky I don't got no Kobe Covington graphics clips right now.
But tell me when I'm telling lies.
Hey man, hey, I'm not gonna go there. Everybody want to be belt collectors. Yeah, I guess so. Everybody want to be belt collectors in AEW, man. Gosh darn it. Everybody wants to be Matt Cardona collecting titles everywhere and shit. From there, we see a little video package that was filmed between Adam Cole, Roderick Strong.
I wish I could have heard this segment.
Yeah, well, I know. I wish we all could have heard the segment. I wish all of us could have heard it, but there was audio issues that were that was taking place, and did not let anybody. They let no one hear it. Nobody was able to hear at first. To which Tony Khan had to basically he had to go on Twitter, on X, to explain the issue, right? He had to explain, it was a issue on TBS's end, and because of that, right? Because of that, they got an overrun of a few more minutes. So TBS like, our bad, bro. Here you go. Go a little extra time on the show. But then they ran it back. They had to run it back on TV. Excalibur had to mention, we're going to run it back because there was issues with TBS. Right? So basically the segment is Adam Cole going to visit Roderick Strong and the Kingdom, and Roddy screaming out, Adam. It's like you can almost hear him, right? From far away and shit. Mike, what was your overall thoughts on the segment, bro? Your overall thoughts on the segment?
I wish I could have heard it. I didn't hear it. I walked away.
You didn't see the man.
I walked away. Yeah.
You didn't see the playback?
So I still haven't heard it.
So basically, Adam goes to his house and they started doing a little relay race. So Adam's on a scooter, the little scooters, the one that Mark Henry had back during the pandemic days, remember? And Roddy's on his wheelchair, and they're like racing around the house, having a fun time. And then Roddy makes Adam Cole do chores for him. But mind you, Adam Cole is, he's a one-legged person right now. But he's making him do chores, right?
Mm-hmm.
Making him do chores.
Sounds like a shit segment to me.
So basically, that's what happened. And then he basically, he wanted to leave. And
I would leave too if a grown man tells me to do chores.
And then, but again, he's his best friend, so it's like, there's that. Adam Cole obviously spoke about his ankle, because there's an update on the ankle. There's an update, right? This is what he said, I guess, on his Twitch channel, The Chugs. And this is what he said. Obviously, as many people know, my ankle is broken, Adam Cole said. And when it's all said and done, when I'm eventually able to get everything all fixed, I'm going to need to get 2 surgeries. And it'll be a total of 8 screws and a plate in my ankle. So not ideal. It's incredibly painful. It's the most painful injury I've ever had.
That's what happens when you jump off of a stage.
Yeah. Wishing him a
Do
speedy
stupid
recovery.
shit, stupid things happen to you.
Wishing him a speedy recovery, though. I mean,
Me
it's
too.
unfortunate.
Me too.
It's unfortunate. The guy really can't catch a break.
No, he can't.
He can't really, he can't, bro. What the hell? It's unfortunate. From there, we get Griff Garrison in the ring, bro. Fucking Griff Garrison, bro.
Who the fuck is Griff Garrison?
Griff fucking Garrison, bro.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Griff Garrison shows up, bro. And who does he face? Wardlow. The return of fucking Wardlow, bro. Wardlow shows up. And listen, I'm happy to see him back. But it's like, first of all, what's he doing with his hair? Like, what is that, bro? I don't know what that is, bro. But it's not it. It's just not it. But he beat him. He basically squashed him. Basically squashed him, bro. I don't know what this is. I don't know if they're gonna.
You know what this is.
I don't know. This is why I really can't take Wardlow serious, bro. Because they don't do shit with him.
This is. You know what this is? It's literally a triangle. Wardlow comes back. Then he's inserted into a feud. Then he gets buried by somebody. Leaves again, or I should say a square. Comes back again, inserted into mid-card title feud, wins it. Then loses it in the next defense, and then disappears again, and then another big return.
Wardlow
It's a cycle, bro.
Wardlow looked like he'd been eating them dirty cheeseburgers as of late. Do put on weight. Yeah, I noticed that, bro. The body, pause. It's not looking world champion like, bro. It's not looking champion like.
Hey, when you're not on TV, you don't impress nobody.
Exactly.
You got time to impress nobody.
Like, yeah, bro. Again, maybe he's like, slacked off going to the gym. Maybe instead of hitting the weights, he's hitting the treadmill. You know what I mean? Or just, got different protein shake. I don't know. But nevertheless, Wardlow defeats Griff Garrison here. And I said this, I think it was on Kitchen Mike. My prediction in order of people leaving to the Fed, Ricky Starks, then Wardlow. You heard it here first, bro. That's the cycle. That's going to be the 2 orders. Ricky Starks, then Wardlow. One more person if you want me to throw in there, Chris Statlander. They're on their way. Calling it now. But anything you want to add to this, bro, before we move on to the next
No, all he did was squash the jabroni and walk through the crowd with a purpose.
and
Nothing to hang on there.
And somewhere out, and I know for a fact, somewhere in Winter Park, Florida, Brian Pillman Jr. is looking at his partner from afar, like in the mud, yo, in the mud. Thank God he left that, right? Holy crap. Anywho, from there, Mike, we got a vignette of the Don Callis. That Sammy Guevara is not medically cleared to compete. Therefore, Kyle Fletcher will team with Kenosuke to catch their nights. Yeah, so Sammy Guevara.
Ozzy.
Sammy Guevara suffered a concussion during the Wrestle Dream. He suffered a concussion. So we don't know how long he'll be out for. If you're wondering, Mike. We don't know how long he'll be out for. Hopefully he makes a speedy recovery. But after this, we got the Acclaimed of Max Caster, Anthony Bowens, and Billy Gunn versus the Butcher, the Blade, and Kip Sabian. Is with the Acclaim versus 3 guys who are wasting the payroll, basically. Yeah, man, this match, honestly, bro, won about 5 minutes, and what do you expect, bro? The Acclaim and the Gun and Billy Gunn got the win. What else is new? What else is fucking new here? Anything you want to add to this, Mike? Like anything you want to add? All right, let's move on here, bro. Like I'm not gonna give you guys Spot Fest and all the other stuff about this match. Like if you want to hear that, go watch someone else. All right. From there, we got Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega, the Golden Jets. The Golden Jets.
The Golden Jets.
The Golden Jets versus Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. I thought this match was fine for what they were doing. I thought it was a fun little match. Nothing to go crazy about, right? Also, just factor in what happened at the end of the match. Right. Just factor that in. The match went about 15 minutes, where obviously Kenny Omega and Jericho did pick up the W, right? They pinned Kyle Fletcher. I mean, Aussie Open's in the mud, bro. Maybe they could have won a Wrestle Dream, and now Kyle Fletcher eating a pin here. What the hell are we doing, right? Aussie, Aussie, oi, oi, oi. And this led to a beatdown. And
this beatdown
was a train wreck. A total fucking train.
It started out good, then it was like,
nah, bro. It just went downhill, bro. It just went downhill so fast, bro. So badly. It just went downhill, bro. It just went completely downhill. There's you had Powerhouse Hobbs show up.
Oh yeah, he's a part of the family. He's part of the family.
He's part of the not that family.
He's part of the
not that family. Not that family.
He's a part of the family.
The Don Callis family. He's the adopted son. The adopted son. You know what I mean? The adopted son by Don Callis.
Holy crap! I just thought about that. What if they stole that from us too?
What?
Be a part of the family.
I'm sure they're watching us, bro. I'm sure they're watching us. AEW, listen, I'm sorry we don't do the watch along show no more. Things happen, okay? We're gonna leave it at that. But it was good, it was fun while it lasted. I hope you still watch us, okay? Ring of Honor, AEW, we love y'all. Especially Big Mike. He's a big fan. Big Mike right here, he's a big fan, yo. He got all the shirts, all the merch. Big Mike loves it, yo. Big Mike loves AEW.
Well, I am a subscriber of the All Elite Crate, so yeah.
Exactly. You know, Big Mike
I can get my shirts.
Big Mike does have some suggestions for All Elite Crate. Just let him know, hit him up on Twitter at DetroitGamer313 that can take you guys to the next level. Just saying. But yeah, bro, that segment was a total train wreck, bro. They tape up Chris Jericho. Or was it Kenny Omega? Was it Kenny Omega they tape up? Yeah, it was Kenny Omega. They tape up Kenny Omega to the ropes. With duct tape. Bro. And the duct tape itself, dude, it said, fuck you guys. The duct tape said, fuck you guys. I'm not.
You know what it said? It said, fuck yourself. That's what it said.
Go fuck yourself, y'all. You dick. We're not.
It's like, what? How do you do this? And then he's struggling. And he's like, oh, I have to stay down.
Yeah. And then Powerhouse Hobbs grabs a steel chair and hits the softest chair shot to the head
Hulk Hogan would have been proud, man.
Chris Benoit would have killed for those headshots. Oh, man. Oh, no.
No. It's like I'm doing the show by myself, guys. I don't even know where he's even going next. I don't bring him back.
There was no holding him, but never mind. The Powerhouse Hobbs, there was no holding him back with that steel chair.
There was no holding Kenny Omega back neither.
Literally, nothing holding. Well, the ropes, and the paycheck. But paycheck, yeah. In his position in the company was holding him back. So that's what happened, right? And we find out, like I mentioned before, Mike, only moments ago, but like I just mentioned, it's going to be Chris Jericho and Powerhouse Hobbs one-on-one. This is Chris Jericho's attempt. Let's tell it like it is.
No, Millie.
No. This is Chris Jericho's attempt to put somebody over, to give somebody the rub.
We should have gave that to Sammy. He's got to be a black guy.
But instead, he gave it to Action. I'm not ready. Look at him now.
Yeah.
So why am I supposed to sit here and be like, yo, man, this is going to benefit Powerhouse Hobbs? Why should I feel like it is? To be fair with you, he doesn't need the family.
No. He doesn't. How many factions does this guy need?
A shitload of them for whatever reason. It's like
Like I told in the group chat, as many as the Book of Hobbs will let him. You know, every few chapters, join a faction.
like, bro, he went from Team Taz to fucking QTV, right?
QTV.
Now this. Unless I'm missing another faction. Honestly, bro,
wasn't he in Mogul Embassy? Wasn't he in Embassy?
he should be. He should be.
He should be.
I'll put him a swerve. Why can't listen honestly? And no racial, okay? No racial. Okay? No racial. I would put Powerhouse Hobb with Mogul Embassy and put Wardlow with the family. Is he that balances out? Like, what do you think,
Yeah.
Big Mike? What do you think?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Let me think.
I caught you off. My bad. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. No, it's yeah. I know.
Yeah, no Millie.
I know.
But yeah, there's really no overthinking. We can move on to the next segment.
Yes, this match is gonna stink. I know. I know. From there, we had in her final vignette with RJ City, which I'll admit I am enjoying for what it's worth. I think it's one of the highlights for Tony Storm. Tony Storm has become one of the highlights of the show, in my humble opinion. Tony Storm has become one of the highlights of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this whole back and forth with RJ, where RJ said, you know, you're not old. You're not old. And then Tony,
timeless.
Yeah, she's timeless. She is timeless. Timeless, bro. Fucking timeless. Fucking timeless. And I loved it, bro. And again, she was scheduled to meet Sky Blue later on, which we'll get into in a bit as well.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I want to give a big thank you to Spaz Phoenix for the $10 Canadian super chat. What's the best way for a man to lower stress and lose 300 pounds? Divorce. No Mercy review, NXT Rewind, and a brief commentary on next week's Tuesday Night War available now on all your vid and pod places. Thank you, Spaz. Everybody, go give that a listen whenever you get a chance to, or a watch. Yeah, the gear that she wore was timeless, which we'll get into later on as well. From there, Mike, we got what else we got here? We got Bullet Club Gold. They came out. It was Bullet Club Gold. What the hell was okay?
That's what they do. That's what they did. They did that.
Yeah, they did that. Yeah, it was the Rock. It was a pause. Rock Hard Juice Robinson.
That's what Juice Robinson was doing. I don't even know what this is. I know what it is, but you know.
It was Juice Robinson and the Gun Club. They came out and they what's it called? They went off on MJF. Because MJF, all he did last week was just reference tofu. Referencing tofu, bro. Just fucking tofu. Can you believe it? Just fucking tofu. And MJF comes out and he basically just goes off on everyone again. And what do you know? He basically hits the ring. And then what do you know? They clear out. They clear out of the ring. And he gets attacked from behind by Jay White. The Switchblade attacks him. Hits him with the Blade Runner. and then takes the belt with him, the Triple B. You got to remember, Jay White, last week's episode, he got attacked by the devil. Which we still don't know who it was. We still don't know who was the devil that attacked him. But nevertheless, he decided to kidnap the Triple B. And it's official, Mike. It's official. Like I mentioned before, but I'll just post the graphic again. At Full Gear, bro, for the AEW World Title, and at the Kia Forum, it's gonna be MJF defending the AEW World Championship against Switchblade Jay White. I ain't gonna lie, I love this graphic. I love the hell out of this graphic. It brings me back to the early days of AEW and their graphics. It brings me back. If you will. I don't know how many of y'all remember like the early days of AEW and their graphics, but it brings me back to that. To which MJF accepts. Mike, your thoughts?
This segment was going decent. You know, they attacked MJF when he came out, and when Jay White took the Triple B and walked onto the stage and cut his promo, I felt like it should have ended there. You know, as MJF was laying in the ring, but MJF had to get the last word in. It felt awkward, flat, and it felt unnecessary. You know, as his music ends up playing, and it made the heels what they did. It made it seem flat. I don't know if it felt that way to you, but to me, it did.
I guess so. I guess it did make it seem a little bit flat. I felt like, and people have been saying this, even my coworker, MJF on the mic, we know he's good. We know this already, but for whatever reason, it's like he's saying the same old all over again every single week, it seems like.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, man, what else do you got? It seems like. But nevertheless, I do feel like it should be a fun match. I do think that it's going to be one of, it's going to be a big match for MJF, being that he's also one half of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that as well to just keep in mind. Guarantee if Cena cut the same Tofu promo, fans would have been in an uproar. Oh, no doubt about it, no doubt. With MJF committing to a new contract, just how long do you see MJF holding the title? Honestly, bro, I think low-key he probably did already. I think low-key he probably did sign a new deal.
Yeah, I think he signed a new deal.
An extension or something.
Yeah.
I'll even say this, bro. If I'm MJF, milk this, bro. If I'm AEW, milk this. This whole 2024 thing, bro, milk it to as long as you can. Just milk it, bro. Let her rock. Let it rock, if you will. From there, they aired a vignette, obviously, of Orange Cassidy and Hook, and they would have been a fantastic tag team champs according to Orange, but Hook is still wonderful. Hook is wonderful, but Hook is still a wonderful champion. Hook believed Orange should take on Phoenix instead of Moxley, so there was that. They all have potato chips or whatever. We
Terrible
go back.
segment in my eyes.
It was kind of awkward, I will admit. To see where how the mighty has fallen with Orange Cassidy, right? Now again, from having that amazing match with John Moxley to now you're just being relegated with Hook. Like, what are we doing? After this, I did mention already Jericho and all that stuff. They aired a vignette of Samoa Joe, a promo. And he claims MJF earned his respect, yet he always manages to eat when he's hungry. And I love how he's in his suit, right? He's smoking a cigar, grabbing some whiskey, right? I thought it was pretty cool, right? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it's gonna lead to. I don't know. So your thoughts, Mike?
I mean, the segment was great. It's Samoa Joe to a T. If that's freaking whiskey in his glass, that dude's an alcoholic. That was too much whiskey. Um, but yeah, it got his point across. Thought it was a decent video package.
And I agree. Joe was looking like main event he was looking main event mafia vibes, which I was digging to. After this, we got Sky Blue versus Tony Storm. Now, a lot of people, Mike, were noticing Sky Blue wasn't her usual self. Normally, Sky Blue is all smiles, right? Happy going, happy to be there. Obviously, every guy's, you know what I
I've
mean?
noticed it too. Her makeup didn't look right.
Respectfully. Her makeup was way off. Her makeup was way off. They, for whatever reason, had her just be very weird. Many people believe it's gonna be to a turn because she did get hit with the mist, right, by Julia Hart. I thought the match was okay. There's a moment, obviously, where Tony Storm was copping the feel.
Yeah.
Obviously, Tony Storm's outfit was just chef's kiss.
Yeah, 1930s women's wrestling attire on a
beautiful body.
Not even gonna respectfully. Just the thoughts.
Yes. Just the thoughts.
Yeah. So
it was it was vibrating. It was the body was just going everywhere, respectfully, on Tony Storm. But I digress.
I mean, the best part of this match is that she sent them off to commercial.
Yes, she did. I thought that was pretty cool too. I thought that was cool. And then when it was all said and done, Tony Storm did pick up the W, as I expect, right? So there was that as well. But yeah, Mike, like I mentioned before, Sky Blue was just a little off. Again, people are saying that she might be.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes. I mean, it's not important right now. I mean, she looks off. We'll see where it goes.
Yes, but nevertheless,
let's move on.
I'm waiting for Tony Storm. Now we get to the ending of the show.
Yes,
the anniversary show where they're presenting Adam Copeland to this crowd in Stockton. And what do you know, bro? He comes out, happy to be there, right? Waving at all the fans, just a smile on his face. He's happy to be there, man. He is happy to fucking be there. And what do you know, Mike? What do you know? He gets on the mic and he calls out Christian. Christian comes out and he basically says, this is what Adam or Edge, whatever you want to call him, right? Tells Christian Cage, the reason why he's here is because, he wants one more tag team run with Christian. Even though, yes, he did call out for Christian some of the action that he's done, that he has done in recent months, like attacking Sting, someone that he looked up to, that being Christian. Adam brought up the fact that Christian Cage would get a haircut like Sting back in the day, and Adam Copeland would look like Lex Luger. So you can tell, like, these guys were diehard wrestling fans, like, back in the day.
Oh yeah, most of the time, the wrestlers grew up as marks of the business. So
yeah. So this led to, again, Adam just saying to Christian, one more run. And then we get it, Mike. They hug. They embrace. And everyone just lost it. Like, oh my God. And then Christian whispers in his ear, go F yourself. I can't say, even though Mike already did.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck. Yeah, he said, go fuck yourself. To the ear of everybody. and everyone just lost. Right, and obviously on TBS you couldn't really hear it because they censored it. But if you watch on international, it's there, bro. It's there. And how much you want to bet, Mike? That's going to be a T-shirt on AEW shop within the next couple of days. That's going to be a T-shirt.
I mean, yeah, sure, but you know, here's the thing: I hate to damper on everybody's parade. Yeah, it was a great moment, sure, but am I impressed that
No.
that's the type of heat you have to get by using profanity? Like, you know, the regular curses, damn shit, ass, fine. F bombs and a-holes and stuff like that. You know, I like my wrestlers to use creative ways to get over, heel wise, babyface wise, without using a lot of curse words.
I get
You
you.
know, because I feel like it's been my main problem since the existence of this company. Everybody wants to be edgy. No pun intended. Everybody wants to be,
Cutting edge.
you know, everybody wants to be, you know, edgy. You know, middle finger this. You know, remember at one point everybody was flipping each other off?
Yep.
Remember that was a thing? Like, you can literally put up a flip the bird counter in the last 3 years of every match, and I'm pretty sure you'll get to like the hundreds after the first 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah, everybody they're trying so hard to be edgy and to get the proper heat or what's the opposite of heat? Because to get the rub, you know, you don't have to curse to do that. You know, it's almost like cool, but let's see what else comes of it.
Oh, I agree 100%. You know, let's see what comes of it. But basically, what we're gonna get now is obviously what's gonna happen on Tuesday. Gonna be Adam Copeland and Luchasaurus, right? Christian Cage brings out Luchasaurus, brings him out. They had the face off camera when they're showing off the air. Luchasaurus went to attack Adam, but he ended up taking out both Luchasaurus and Adam and Nick Wayne with spears.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, as far as next week goes, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what the predict. Like I gave a prediction last night on Let's Talk NXT. Like, Mike, what's your prediction for next week's show? What the rating wise? What do you see happening here?
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it consistent. I still feel like people are gonna intentionally not watch NXT because of what they're gonna bring to the table. And AEW is going to win by a small margin, just by a small margin, because they want them to win.
I hear you. I predict, as far as our numbers goes, right? I predict NXT 900,000, 935,000.
I'm not giving it that high. What was the rating? What was the NXT rating this past week?
I think I said it earlier. 857,000.
857,000. I could see them getting 890, 890, and AEW will get like 895 or 900.
We'll see. But I said this also last week. No one really. Yes, the fans win because you're gonna get this good wrestling, and that's fine. But as far as if you're AEW, right? You say you beat NXT right next week. The narrative is going to be, oh, you guys beat the developmental company, the developmental system. Who gives a fuck? If NXT wins, the narrative is going to be, oh, you had to pump it up with main roster talent just to get the fucking win over AEW. See, you see how that works, bro? Like,
well, they won this week without all of the main roster talent. So
I know that, but you know how the tribalism is, bro. You know how it is. You know how it's toxic, bro. The same people who I read. Oh, there's people who wanted Edge to break his neck, and and this and that for going to AEW. Like, it's ridiculous. If on both sides of the spectrum, it's ridiculous. But that was Dynamite. Next week is going to be crazy. My advice to everybody: watch both. Watch both. Enjoy both. If you're going to DVR one, do so. Me personally, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I just can't do the whole watch two things at once. I can't do it. I can't. I will likely watch Dynamite live and then watch NXT on the playback. That's probably what I'm going to do. What about you, Mike? What are you doing next week?
I'm gonna probably watch them both
At the same time, or
yeah, at the same time. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Fair enough. Now, as far as the review goes, we'll be probably live with the NXT review and Dynamite review on Wednesday. Because we might as well, right? Just put 2 in 1.
Right.
That's gonna be fun. In case just to give you guys one more little heads up, tomorrow will be live for the Fastlane preview, likely after SmackDown. Previewing Fastlane tomorrow on Around the Point. It might change. I'll keep you up posted on social media. I'll keep you up posted if that changes. But overall, Mike, I'm gonna give this episode of AEW Dynamite a B-.
Give it a C+.
C+? Okay. But in case you guys were wondering, again, NXT is bringing in, John Cena to be in the corner of Carmelo Hayes, Paul Heyman in the corner of Braun Breaker, right? You also have Cody Rhodes making an announcement. Likely he's announcing the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, right? You also have Oscar versus Roxanne Perez, which should be a fun match, right? But AEW is pumping up as a response is Swerve Strickland versus Bryan Danielson. The winner gets a shot at the TNT Championship. The number one contender for the AEW World Title at Full Gear, Switchblade Jay White against Hangman Adam Page. You have Chris Jericho going up against Powerhouse Hobbs. I'm praying for Powerhouse Hobbs. Hopefully, he comes out of this better than he's going in. And, of course, you're going to have Saraya defending the AEW Women's Championship against the former champion, Hikaru Shida. And it was made official last night at Full Gear is going to be MJF versus Jay White for the world title for the Triple B. All right. That's going to be it for us. You can follow me. You can follow the Around the Point Network on X at AT Point Network. You can follow me on X at Heel Steven. Big Mike, let them know where can they check you out.
Yeah, you can check me out on X at Detroit Gamer 313. Also here every single day.
Exactly. In case you missed it, we did do Let's Talk NXT yesterday, where I talked about all this stuff about a war on Tuesday. So if you missed it, go give that a listen. It's going to be it for us, for myself, for Big Mike, for the gang. This has been Something About Dynamite, S.A.D, here on the Around the Point Network. Peace out, y'all.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.